Hey y'all, it is time to make another meal on a work trip in this hotel. And this one is going to come together really quick because I planned very carefully and I brought some comforts of home and I'll let you see those. Let's go get started. Okay y'all, welcome to my little makeshift little small kitchen. Y'all saw that. I got a teeny tiny little place that I just set up my kitchen. I am thankful and I'm glad that God gives me the knowledge to make the best of a situation wherever we go and make space and make room, even if that means rearranging the furniture. Well, there's no telling what these people say when we leave a hotel room. This room wasn't like this when we... Okay, yeah, let me take off my rings because I'm fixing to have to go hands-on with this meal. Sometimes you're going to have those days you just don't feel like cooking. And you're going to want something simple and quick, and you may not want to go out to eat. You don't feel like getting ready to go out and face, okay, the public. Dun, 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 the public. And or you don't feel good, or you may not have the money to go out to eat that night. And this is one of those days because you see me, I'm just having a blah day. My joints are just a little aggravated today because it's just been kind of rainy. And there you go. I've been feeling it and I'm like, so I'm glad I pre-planned and I got these meals together because the day that I don't really feel good and I'm having a blah day is the day that on my meal plan, I had some simple things. And let me show y'all what I got simple. Oh, I want to show y'all the things that I managed to bring from home. Yeah, when we go on a work trip and we're gone, I just like the comforts of home. And if that means tagging along and dragging along some coolers of something, I'm going to bring some homey things. Let me show y'all one of them. I brought some of our bread and butter pickles. What else did I bring from home? Where are they? I brought some of our, I don't want to bend all the way down there, dill pickles with us. I brought Spears dill pickles, and I brought the chips, hamburger dill pickles. I brought our bread and butter pickles because a lot of times for lunch every day, I can just sit in here and eat like tuna salad, egg salad, chicken salad, all that, I feel like Forrest Gump now and Bubba Gump. But yeah, Bubba, whatever his name was. And I can just make me up a lunch like that. Just easy, on the fly, less expensive. I don't get out and go out here and hit all the little fast food chains. I stick right here and fix me some lunch. And a quick way that I can make egg salad here in the hotel room, and it don't cost me anything except for going and getting a little thing of mayonnaise. Down in the continental breakfast, they have like boiled eggs. Every day I'll go down there and I'll get me a couple of boiled eggs, bring them up here, make me some relish out of this, or just chop up some of these pickles, and then I just had to go get a little thing of mayonnaise and some crackers, and that's my lunch. I had me a couple of cans of tuna in here. A couple of days I had tuna salad. There you go. Tonight's meal is going to be very simple, y'all. I got to take off some more jewelry because this is going to be hamburger meat. Now, I didn't show y'all the other thing that's like a comfort of home that I know how to do and I don't have to go buy. Are y'all ready? It's a good thing I know how to do this. Hamburger buns. Look at that. Look at that. Hamburger buns. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make some. I'm not going to go buy any. Because what prompted me to do this was I wanted to make me some bagels. I made some bagels because they have some downstairs. Yes. But I'm like, I know I can make them, and I wanted to practice, and I wanted to get good and see if I could do it in a hotel. And I made me some bagels, and I've been eating those for breakfast every morning, just a toasted bagel and a fruit. That's my breakfast, okay? My lunch is some kind of salad, okay? So I'm like, let's put a recipe together, half my dough, and I made half bagels, and I made hamburger buns. I told y'all making bread is not complicated. Y'all, watch those 2 videos. Making bread is not complicated. I do it in a hotel room. If I can do it in a hotel room, in an air fryer, you can do it at home in a big oven, okay? You've got better resources. Now, tonight, hamburgers. Y'all, when I meal planned, I got ground beef, and in this, I'm going to kind of beef these hamburger patties up just to give us a little more oomph. I've got ground beef. Ground beef is expensive right now. Y'all, when we're on a work trip, I hate going grocery shopping because I'm like, I got that at home. I got that at home. We got Teddy in the freezer. I got that. It kills me to have to go grocery shopping when we're on a work trip. It just does. This little I'm not even going to tell you. You probably see the grocery prices right now. But y'all, they're going to go down. Trust me. We're going to beef these up a little bit. Oh, I'm going to add a couple of more things. I just had a little half of a bell pepper left from supper the night before. And an onion, not a whole onion. So I diced up an orange bell pepper and a little chunk of an onion, just a white onion. I have some seasonings in here of our choice, salt and pepper, some steak seasoning, Old Bay, and some minced garlic. And Worcestershire sauce, you know, that kind of sauce nobody knows how to pronounce. Okay, I am going to just mix all this up and get my patties made. And then we're going to slap these on some homemade hamburger buns. And y'all, to keep it simple, I just got a bag of non-GMO onion rings. Okay, so panko breading, okay, little bit healthier. I'm going to put those in the air fryer, and we're just going to have a simple, comforting meal tonight. Hamburger and french fries. Let me get these patties made, and then we'll just go through the process, okay? And I will have to do these one at a time, because if I try to plug up my air fryer and my Instant Pot in the same surge protector, it trips a breaker and they cut off. It trips the GFI plug and they cut off. So I am going to have to do these one at a time. So first I'm going to get the hamburgers started, and then while I'm preparing our plates and the other things, y'all, the first night we were here, we had simple salads. We had some lettuce left over. Okay, one night I made some tortellini, got Parmesan cheese left over. I'm fixing to put some Parmesan cheese in here. I did get hubby a couple of raw tomatoes. These will go on his, not mine. I do not do raw tomatoes. And instead of putting the sliced onions on there, I just put the onions in the meat. So you can play around with your ground beef when you're making hamburgers. We have put jalapenos in ours before when I could tolerate jalapenos. Cheese. Y'all, you can make, we like to watch guys, diners, dive-ins and drives or whatever, and drive it, whatever. And some of his videos on Food Network, I've got one of his cookbooks that's just like hamburgers, milkshakes, and fries. I didn't know there was so many ways you can make hamburgers, but I just threw a bunch of things together. We're going to beef these up a little bit. Let me get these patties made and get them started in my little traveling electric skillet, y'all. Now, this is something that teenagers can do in those dorm rooms. I'm just taking this flaky Parmesan cheese. I'm crumbling it up more, and we're going to mix that in the meat. I just wanted to throw this in there for you college kids. Start learning how to cook. Start learning how to cook for yourself. I know you go home on weekends and you want that home cooking from mama, but when you're in a dorm room and you're there all week long, you can't go out and eat all the time. You might be able to, I don't know, but you might not be able to go out and eat all the time. Don't just sit there and pig out on ramen noodles, soda drinks, and all that stuff. Cans of ravioli, cans of SpaghettiOs. Y'all, come on. Get you an air fryer. Get you an electric skillet or a hot plate and maybe 2 pans. 1 pot and 1 pan, 1 skillet. And then get you an Instant Pot, okay? Start learning how to cook in those those dorm rooms. If I can do it in a hotel room, you can do it in a dorm room. And you can start learning how to cook. When you get married one day, you will know how to cook for your family. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Let's get these hamburger patties going. I found a way to do both of these at the same time. Just move my air fryer over here to where my little sink is at. And we are going to get these to going. I'm going to go down first. I'm going to do about 320. Oops. For about 12 minutes. And let's see what those give us. Just enough to, they've already been pre-cooked, as you can see. They were in the freezer section. All you gotta do is just crisp these up a little bit. Let's go with this first. See those hamburger patties? Y'all, they're not burnt. That's that Parmesan cheese getting done a little quicker than the hamburger is. So we'll see. But smelling so good. Onion rings are going over here. Those are going. I'm getting our hamburger buns fixed up, and then all I've got to do is just put this hamburger patty on the buns and all the fixings, and then take these out, plate them up, and then I'll let you see. And here they are, y'all. My plate. Look at that fat hamburger. We're gonna have to kind of smush you down a little bit, make a smash burger out of you. Dear hubby's burger. Look at that, y'all. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Y'all, he's gonna have to smush his down a lot. There we go, y'all. I'm sorry about the lighting in here, y'all. It's a hotel. I'm sorry. Look at that with all those fixings. Y'all. Homemade. In a hotel, well, except for the onion rings, in a hotel, you can put a good meal on the table in a hotel using an air fryer and a little skillet. You college kids, check out my hotel travel small space cooking playlist. I will link it in the description box below and at one of the end cards on the corner of your screen. Check out some of those videos on that playlist and learn how to cook you a good meal in a dorm room. We are fixing to shove these in our face, and I will see y'all in the next video coming up.